All right, well, in case you were looking for help from China dealing with this North Korea situation, this shocking development from a foreign minister in China saying this is really the United States' fault and North Korea's fault, not their fault. The former commander of the USS Cole, Kirk Lippold. What did you think of that, Kirk?
That's a rich statement, to say the least, Neil. Clearly, China is the one that's aided and abetted North Korea in every single aspect of their nuclear program, from the financial backing, technical, all the things that have made that program possible. China is allowed, and for them to try and blame us, not buying it for 1 second.
There's got to be a method to it, right? They must be saying, bring it on, right? I mean, if you think that we're going to be able to move this guy, I'm talking to Kim Jong-un, we can or won't. So they're looking for financial or trade war, or seem to be tempting us on it. What do we do?
Well, I think at this point, Neil, the time for incremental measures is over. The time for talk is over. And at this point in time, State Department needs to still be the lead agency and develop a comprehensive set of sanctions that have a breadth and depth on China. Absolutely on China.
How would you explain it to Americans? Because, you know, the fear in prior presidents has always been, would Americans be willing to accept markedly higher prices for goods, or even higher interest rates if they start willy-nilly selling debt? So I don't think they do, by the way, because it hurts them more than us. But are we ready to do that? And should the president explain that as a possibility?
I think that the American people, if threatened with nuclear weapons as a bargaining tool against the United States, is not going to tolerate that from any nation. Israel doesn't tolerate it from Iran, but the United States has never had this happen before. While nuclear weapons have been pointed at us, it's never been in a threatening manner in order to achieve international objectives. Right. That is what North Korea is attempting to do. And I think the American people are smart enough and intuitive enough to know that that cannot happen. And if that means that we need to buckle and tighten our belt, and we need to do more with less as a nation because China is going to react to it, the American people will bond together, and I think they will be more than happy to see sanctions put in place against China if it means a safe and secure United States.
What did you think of the developments at the White House today, Colonel? I mean, General John Kelly make it pretty clear he is the chief of staff. All faces, parties, entities go through him to meet with the president. Even Anthony Scaramucci, a favorite of the president's, who's now out.
Finally, Marine order and discipline coming to the White House, and if he's going to be the throughput device that gets in to see the president, I think that you're going to begin to see a more integrated and comprehensive strategy come out of the White House, certainly better communications coming out of there. The leaks, I think, are going to stop because people are going to feel like right now, anyone working at the White House, their sole job is to focus on supporting one guy and one guy only, and that is the President of the United States. Anything other than that is a distraction. I'm glad to see that General Kelly is in there, and I'm glad to see that Trump is giving him the authority to start moving people around to do what's necessary so that the White House can focus on informing the American people about major issues like North Korea, especially when nuclear weapons are being pointed at us and threatened to us.
Very good point. Always good seeing you, Kirk Lippold, the former USS Cole commander.